What's up, guys? Welcome to season 8. And ladies and gentlemen, it's great being back. After being out for over 5 months since I did my last trip of going around the world right now, well, the state, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen, for season 8. Today, guys, it's going to be a doozy. But first, guys, how about I go around just one trail that's not haunted, not supernatural, because, guys, this season is going to be a doozy. And guys, by I'm recording this, tomorrow I have to go to a funeral with my father as I'm recording this. But you know what, guys? It is Groundhog's Day right now, February the 2nd, 6 more weeks left. I decided to do only one episode of going to a winter trail. But I decided to go to another trail that might take me a couple episodes to do. So I might have 3 episodes of going to the winter time. So, yeah, with that being said, let's do it. And just to point that out, guys, I have my new cell phone here, which means this is going to be a piece of cake. So I'm not going to tell you guys where I am right now other than I'm in a playground, but it's probably better not to tell you people. I guess it's 2 o'clock p.m. I hope you guys heard the bells. That actually scared me a little bit, but to be honest, guys, when I heard that, they said that there's actually a trail over here, and considering, guys, I want season 8 of Supernatural Trails to be the most wildest moment of me going to legit haunted places. And because it's Groundhog's Day, I think it's better to just go around and do stuff. And even though tomorrow I have to go to a funeral with my father, I think it's great that, well, if my father was here, he would just tell me to just move on and do what you love doing. And you know what? I think it's probably better to just do that. So even though I'm not wearing my winter boots that I should, well, part of these are somewhat boots for the snow, but not winter boots as much. But all we can say is, let's do this. So I heard that there's an area that has a trail that starts over there, but the real stuff starts here. I have a feeling my heels are gonna get hurt right now, so let's do this. Playground design, adult, yep. Wish I can read that if the sun wasn't brightening up the phone. Let's do this. Man, can you imagine if someone was decided to play baseball? Just to let you viewers know, this is 2 feet of snow. The fence is that short. Well, today it's actually 1 feet of snow. It used to be 2 feet of snow about a week ago, but I think the snow kind of fell a little bit. But yeah, can you imagine people playing baseball in the snow? Like I said before, guys, season 8 is going to be a wild season. And you know what? I think it would start off to be more appropriate for this video to go out and find some wildlife and try not to scare none of the animals from hiding. And that's what we're going to do. And guys, if this video is 15 minutes long, I'm sorry, but my hands are frostbite. Even though I'm wearing gloves. And the other one. Huh. That's interesting. Huh. Weird. Interesting. Huh. Okay, let's... Guys, we might not find groundhogs because there is no groundhogs in Maine, but it's worth a try. And guys, if the audio isn't doing so well, don't blame me. It's just really, really windy. And that's why I'm talking flat right now, because I talk too much. Sheesh. Nah, there's no way I'd ever do that in the winter time. Alright. So guys, the only thing supernatural I'm trying to find in these woods, and they say that this trail is like 10 minutes, so it's not a long trail, so I'm gonna try to walk slowly in these woods, but I want to find something like, there might be something here I can find. Like, the only thing supernatural I want to find is like a squirrel, or maybe a squirrel in hibernation and he's out. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Whoa. Did you see that? Someone just, look how bloody this tree is. Like, I hope you viewers can see that. I'm sorry for the sun messing with us right now, and but I hope you viewers can catch it on video, but this tree is blood red. Weird. Maybe if I can start zooming in right now, I'll see what I can catch. It's a good thing it's not windy outside as much as it is yesterday, but still. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to get used to the zooming in thing. This phone has a lot of interesting tools. I'm still trying to find out how to learn how to use this phone, so bear with me. Okay, so I think this whole area just weeds back out that way to the house and where I was way over there. So I think I'm just gonna walk back where I came from because there's no trees. Oh, but jeez. Think about having a picnic in the winter time with that. Hey, can I zoom in closer to that plane? I can, but it's really blurry. Yeah. Yeah, really blurry. Oh, look, there's a drinking fountain over there. I don't think it's gonna work in the winter time. They turn that stuff off. Like, there was a drinking fountain over there where the baseball field is, but that didn't work neither. It might have been frozen, or they just don't turn it on in the winter time. Huh. At least there's not a lot of snow here. Huh. Huh. Hey, look. Supernatural. These ought to be maybe dog tracks, cats, or maybe this might be a cougar. Hey, look at that. Like, we have 1, 2, 3. It's not a big plot for the size of a dog man or a werewolf, but Yeah, that might be an interesting sized dog, but yet again, there's nothing to do with Groundhog's Day with them because they don't hibernate with their parents or their owners. So I'm gonna try find more. I don't know if that's a dog print. Yeah, like I said before, guys, nothing crazy is gonna happen in this episode other than trying to find if there's like wildlife or hibernation animals. I'm gonna try to find them. I can't find them in woods like this. Like, I don't want to cross the area here because it's so snow. People don't plow this area as much, but still, I don't think I would see any movement here. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't think I can see anything from here. And that leads out to the open air field. So there's nothing over there to find. There's nothing there interesting to find, but yeah, is this interesting dog prints? They're just normal dog prints, but yet again, still, I really can't say much about them. There's another one. Yeah, so it just... Does that trash can have been removed? Trash already over there? I want to check before I go back there because I want to go back to the woods one more time. Like I said before, guys, sorry that there's nothing interesting about this episode because I'm not going to a haunted location yet. And I am going to wait for winter to die down and I'll come back in March. And you know what, guys? I am going to go back to one place that I have been before a couple of times. I'm going to try to recover that area as best I could. Oh, hey, there's another. Oh, yeah, that one's broken. Oh, wow, they dumped a lot of... Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. We love pollinators. I wish you can read that. So yeah, that leads back to that. So I want to go back there and see what I can find. I want to double check. Like I said before, guys, I will go back to another location in probably a couple weeks or so. Maybe until March when we're like in the 4th week of winter, like after Groundhog's Day, because they say 6 more weeks of winter. So maybe after this Groundhog's Day, I'll come back 4 weeks later, depending on how the winters change, and maybe before 2 more weeks of winter, and that'll be it. Huh. I don't know if these are dog prints, but it might be. I don't know, the prints are so interesting. Like, we know that a human being walked here before. We just saw some human tracks that just got here, so. And just to let you people know, I was actually playing Pokemon Go during around the time and when coming here. So I stumbled from here, and mostly my car is already, I'm already a quarter of a mile away from a gas station in Cumberland Farms. So I walked here easily. And so just to let you viewers know, I am thinking about try to go to Palmyra, Maine to search for like Dogman type things, or Catherine's Hill, where a woman got killed and her body and soul were never found, but they could still see her spirit in the foggy of Catherine's Hill. There's actually a cemetery in Windham that's also a haunted place that's actually a lot closer to where I am, and I am actually going to go there in the spring. And guys, I am going to go visit my father's grave in this episode, or in a few weeks or so as this episode's uploaded. So yeah, There's gonna be a lot of crazy things. I am thinking about going to York, Maine, which is next to where you exit the state and go to New Hampshire. They say they reported another Bigfoot sighting last year ago in winter when a guy discovered 10 feet long stride footprint tracks. And I saw the video and I was taking it back, but you look back at it, it does make you wonder. Yeah, guys, a big person like me at 280 pounds does not have a chance to climb up this thing. Guys, I always dreamed about trying to become doing Sasuke, but my father, before he passed away, he was a little bit too lazy for us, and my brother was big, and we just never had that athleticism to do that stuff. And even when I try to work out and do pull-ups and such, I knew this was going to be a hard thing, and I was just going to get my body killed. I'm just never going to be better than Morimoto, Makoto Nagano, Rai Komiya, the 3-time Women Ninja Warrior winner of Kunoichi. Like, I'll never be better than them. It stinks, but it does upset me that I don't know. So yeah, guys. But like I said, guys, think about trying to go to Mount Katahdin, the Ghost of Carmel, Maine, or even try to go to the Haynesville Woods. But that's a far away drive. But if I leave in the morning, I could find stuff there, and depending if I can find a hotel, if I stay there at night. But so there's chances that I might not go to these locations, but maybe one of those locations. But maybe after I end this YouTube channel and start a whole fresh career on myself, I might go there in future times. So don't expect me to go to all these dangerous places, because I'm a lone person and I don't have stuff to protect myself except maybe bear spray, bug spray, and a pocket knife, which I don't have because nothing dangerous is around here. So keep that in mind when you people watch this content. I am trying to go to dangerous places, but sometimes your body tells you not to do it. But we'll see about that. I'm still going to other areas that I know I can go to. So with that being said, let's just film the rest of this area and see what we can find. So with all that talking, maybe I can film up the trees. Yeah, there's no way animals would even hide up there. There's no way. I did actually found a possum during my third last episode of season 4, when I almost got caught by a homeless man camping, and I had to cut out the footage and pretend I was finding a $50 bill, which was just an excuse to get out of there. So I did find a possum, but that's when the snow was gone, but it was still windy. My fingers were frozen as crazy back then, but yeah, I can't find nothing. Like I said before, guys, I wish I can go over there, but going next to a town hall where I am, and considering these shoes aren't meant to be walking on snow, so guys, I am going to go to another location, like I said, in about a few weeks or so, and maybe depending on what the winter is on Groundhog's Day for the next couple or so weeks, I'm going back to a location I have been twice already during the start of season 4, and after the start of season 4, and did it back in season 5. So it's great to go back there because there is a couple locations I haven't been to where I went, so it's going to be interesting to what I'm going to find. Yeah, I don't think there's no animals here, but I did find dog prints. That's supernatural. Yeah, these have to be dog prints. Like, now these ones are deep into the snow. Yep, yeah, there's another one. So yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna leave this out. And with that being said, sorry for making this a boring episode, but next week will be a 2-parter. See you next time.